Scorpio, welcome back. This is going to be a general read for you, Scorpio, for September 28th to October 4th. Keep in mind this is a general read. It may not fit. And if it doesn't fit, don't force it. Keep in mind this is a general, and it's only going to pull forward the energies that are going on. This could be a love reading, a money reading, and every other type of reading in between. So that said, Scorpio, let's have a look at what's going on for you. We're going to pull 5 cards, and things just don't seem to be going together for you with these cards today. That said, let's pull 5 cards. We're going to start off at your current energies for the week. Then we'll look at your desires, your outcome, some things that are working for you, and some things you need to be aware of. And off the start, we have the 7 of Wands. So somebody might be experiencing a little bit of conflict going on. In your desires for balance. And the outcome is a Page of Cups. So to me, this Page of Cups could be a love offer, a sustainable love offer that's coming in. What's working for you is the 5 of Swords, which is kind of a weird card to have for that. And what's you need to be aware of is 9 of Pentacles. Dun dun dun. And the plot thickens. 9 of Pentacles. That seems to be a weird card to think of as something you may need to be aware of. That said, let's get in and let's start figuring this out for you, Scorpio. So we have the Tower, the 8 of Swords, and the 3 of Wands. This has come up for a few of the signs, especially the 8 of Swords and 3 of Wands. So you're going through this conflict right now. There's going to come a time this week when you may be feeling that there's an aha moment. There's that sort of lightning strike of an idea that's going to have you skipping out of this 8 of Swords energy and finally starting to move down the path that you want. Now, into your desires of balancing things out, we have the 10 of Wands, the Hanged Man, and the 6 of Wands. This is interesting because it seems like you really want to balance out you're possibly feeling really overburdened right now, that it's really difficult to find which way you should go. It seems like it could be a bit of a minefield, but overall you want to be seen as this sort of victorious person, and you may be being seen that way from other people, but I wonder how you see yourself with this, Scorpio. Now, there could be a love offer coming in for you, and I want to clarify that right now in your outcome. What is this Page of Cups? Ooh, Ace of Wands, the Devil, and the Ace of Swords. I see this as this offer that's coming in for you it's going to be successful. But I think what's going to happen is you've got this sort of magic wand that's coming in. You're going to be able to point and shoot and go, yeah, I want that, or yeah, I want to make that. I want these things to happen. But the connection that I'm getting is this Devil card, where it seems like you're not really focused on maybe the things you want. It comes across more as the things you think you should want. I find that that's really interesting because a lot of us by society feel like there is something that we think we should want, and it's not necessarily something that we do want. Everybody else tells us good, but it doesn't necessarily feel good to us. Either way, this Ace of Wands, this new beginning and this new communication that's going to come in, and clarity that's going to come in for you is going to be very good. Now, what's working for you is this 5 of Swords. And this 5 of Swords is further clarified by the 2 of Swords, the 5 of Cups, and 9 of Wands. Now, This is what's working for you. So we have the Ace of Swords. Now we have the Two of Swords. So some things are not finished for you by the scene, by the feel of things. There's decisions that you need to be made, but you're too busy looking back and to the past with regret and trying to work out what that was and why that was there. That's a good thing. You're working out the things that were holding you back before, and hopefully they won't be there this time around for you. Now, what you need to be aware of is this Nine of Pentacles. This is sort of strange because I would see the Nine of Pentacles, financial success and all that type of stuff being a super duper thing. Well, we have the Queen of Swords, the Two of Wands, and the Ten of Cups. Now we have the Ace of Wands here, and we have the Two of Wands here. So it's kind of interesting how this is sort of one side versus the other. Now, looking at this, I would think that the Nine of Cups intellectually would be a good, or sorry, Nine of Pentacles would be a wonderful thing to have. But it's something you need to be aware of, in that pursuit in being seen as this individual that has all of their stuff together, intellectually you're going to need to choose. You need to use your mind. You might need to be a little cold-hearted, and very, very clear with the things that you want out of life, because there seems to be some type of partnership that may be coming in for you that's going to have you all up in your feels, where you feel like this is a wonderful start. But be careful of how that affects your finances, is what I want to say. Use your head around that. Use your head around sharing sort of this wealth and whatnot. I'm going to pull 3 more cards for you at the end of this and make sure that we've covered off what needs to be covered off. If there's future advice or further advice for Scorpio, please. The Strength card's been coming out for almost every sign that I've done a reading for this week. And I see that there's going to be a little bit of conflict for you, but even though that little bit of conflict is there, earlier you were in more major conflict. Now it seems to have like died down a bit, or it will die down. That you're going to be able to see that there is and have a fair bit of success with it, although it's going to require you to exhibit strength, whether that's outwardly or inwardly. You're going to need to be clear of what you want, because if you don't know what you want, how can anybody know what to give you? Scorpio, that is what I have for you this week. Hopefully, this would be really interesting to see how this goes for you. Best of luck this week, Scorpio. Thank you for being here, and we will talk to you next time.